You know that in real life we are frequently bombarded with information, meeting notes, discussions, what people say, all sorts of how can I say brainstorming about a specific project. But how can we separate all this information and build upon this information what we call standard operating procedures? This means specific items that reflect action. Okay, look, we can start, let's say generically speaking, with a prompt like this: act as a compliance expert. Create a detailed checklist style SOP for adapting a Snowflake account to comply with European standards. Include specific safety measures, required certifications, and who to contact section if a step fails. So it is about definitely specific actions, yeah, to do something. In this case, adapting a Snowflake account to comply, let's say, with European Union standards. Okay, Snowflake EU compliance SOP checklist style. And here it is, guys. Yeah, governance and regulatory preparation. How do you prepare for this one? Configuration. How do you configure, yeah, the database account and so on? And you see checklist, yeah, is with you can add check marks basically on this specific report and so on. So yeah, this is already something which is more generic because yeah, the information is all over the place on the net. But what if you have your own documents? As I said before, you have meeting notes or some other things. You'll have to adapt this one. So basically, yes, you'll have to upload your content and ask specific questions to build SOPs based on that specific content. Okay, and let's start with these meeting notes that I think I used before, or I will use later on again. So I just built up, some meeting notes. This is supposed to be a transcript generated automatically by Zoom. So you had a remote Zoom meeting, and it recorded automatically. This one, yeah. Usually, yeah, if you participated on this kind of meetings, you know that. The conductor or what is called, okay, must ask permission, yeah, to record this the meeting, yeah, and yeah, this will press basically on the record. At the end, yeah, a transcript like this one is generated, but all sorts of information is here because people brainstormed. That's a discussion. You have to extract something more meaningful from such a conversation. And this is what we'll do here. So I uploaded the PDF file, yeah, into the chat and said draft an SOP for the attached Zoom meeting notes. So once again, this is not generic this time. This is based on some particular internal information we have. And here it is, guys. Yeah. Once again, that's a standard operating procedure, but based on this specific meeting. Okay, and let's have some other similar exercise, but this time there's not a transcript. Yeah, these are meeting notes. Yeah. So if you participated in the past in such meetings, yeah, one person may take similar notes like this. I took notes so many times, maybe not so well organized. Yeah, in many times they come up just I don't know, not even paragraphs. Yeah, they come one after the other. John said this. Sarah mentioned morale. Okay. But once again, yeah, that's a different format for the meeting notes. And what you can do in ChatGPT is something very similar. You upload this time the Word document. Yeah, I use the Word document and say draft an SOP for the attached leadership meeting notes. Okay, so you can specify more details, but basically that's the same procedure. Okay, and this is important because if you look at the information, these are indeed action items. Drafting SOPs with ChatGPT. Record, document the process. Record the screen capture in Loom, for instance. Yeah, take raw notes or verbally explain the task. Generate a transcript. Use a transcript service or AI tool to create a transcript of your recording, marking clear transitions between steps. That completes step 3, now step 4, and so on. So these are additional informations, but we've seen the kind of sources we can use for the SOP. Draft with ChatGPT. Use a structured prompt, as outlined below, to paste the script into ChatGPT for an initial draft. Okay, so yeah, I didn't outline below here. We did this before. Review and refine. Validate the drafted SOP with a team performing the work to ensure accuracy. Okay, so yeah, do not always rely on what ChatGPT does or says because yeah, you may know by now, yeah, sometimes they hallucinate. Finalize and store. Refine the document and store it in a central searchable location. Pro tips for better SOPs. High quality SOP. A comprehensive SOP generated by ChatGPT should include these five core elements: descriptive title, purpose, scope, procedure, and responsibilities. Ask for Markdown. Ask ChatGPT to provide a response in Markdown code for easy copying into Google Docs or Notion. So usually an also SOP is shared, yeah, shared in the on the internal intranet, let's say, or in the company on the company website. Refine with roles. Ask the AI to adopt a persona, act as a senior operations manager, for instance. Address missing details. Ask the AI. Review this SOP and identify any missing steps or potential safety risks. Add visuals. Manually add screenshots from your Loom recording to the final document to increase clarity. And yes, we didn't have this, but definitely in a Zoom meeting, I don't know, there are different screenshots, people demo there. I had this a lot, yeah. Usually in a lot of meetings, people share the screen and look, this counts for better understanding. If you just come up with a textual transcript, you don't understand the context.